Now let's look at a different strategy for multiplying two-digit numbers. This strategy is called the box method. It is the break-apart method, but it is presented in a different way so that it is easier to see where our numbers are coming from. It is also easier to keep organized when we are dealing with sometimes 3 or 4-digit numbers, like we will in a few days. Let's start with our problem 67 times 21. If you remember from class, the first step is to write the first factor across the top in expanded form. Remember, expanded form is the one that shows the value of each digit. So across the top of my box, I'm going to go with my first factor of 67. 60 plus 7. Okay. Now, let's look at our second step. Our second step tells us to write the second factor down the left side in expanded form. So now I can go with my second factor of 21 in expanded form is 20 and 1. Our third step is to multiply across. So in our first column, where our 60 is, that is going to be one of our factors. So in this box, I'll call it box A, we have our two factors of 60 and 20. 60 and 20 are the two factors for that box. So I would end up with 60 times 20 is 1,200. Let's move over to our right to our next box. In this box, we would have 7, and then from all the way over to the left would be our 20. 7 times 20 is 140. Continuing on, we'll go to the box below our 1,200. We have a 1 in the box over to our left, and then a 60 from up above. So in this box, we would have 60 times 1 is 60. And in our last box, we would have the factor from the left being 1, and the factor from the right being, from up top, being 7. So in that box would be 7. We now get to our last step. We add the value that is in each box. So again, I would rewrite it 1,200, 140, 60, and 7. And I would add this to get my total for my original problem. So my answer to 67 times 21 is 1,407. And again, this box method can be used to go to larger numbers, like a 3-digit number or even 4-digit numbers. Just remember to include enough boxes for each place in your original number.